my beautiful people! I hope you're all doing amazing. Welcome to our second video where we do a deep dive into Klara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why the novel is important, specifically as a social and cultural force that can shape today's society. Just so you know, I have included a free online copy of the novel down in the description below in case you're interested in looking at that. Now, let's get to it! So, Klara and the Sun was released in March of 2021, making it relevant not only by being recently released, but by its content too. As mentioned in the previous video, which go watch it if you haven't already, the novel takes place in the nearby future and has extremely advanced artificial intelligence. This makes it destined to challenge readers' thoughts about how we live today and how it will impact our future. This dystopian story shows us a society where technology is so advanced that the boundaries between a human and a robot can be entirely erased by science. My favorite quote from the novel is, "A human heart is bound to be complex, but it must be limited." Being told from the perspective of a solar-powered humanoid, Klara, this identifies the two major themes, humanity and technology. So let's talk about it. How does this novel's content serve as a social force? The way robots are living among humans critiques the concept of human relationships and the value in our identity as a species. See, unlike us, a humanoid is not limited to anything and can therefore replicate a human's actions, personality, intelligence, and in fact, make it better. Josie's father says, in a sad tone, that science has now proved beyond doubt there's nothing so unique about my daughter. Nothing there our modern tools can't excavate, copy, transfer. This allows the reader to consider whether or not society is moving in the right direction when it comes to advancing technology. Also, that we must appreciate what core values we have as humanity. That is, if we have any. Secondly, the novel's social classes are created by the distinct binary between children who are genetically edited and those with a natural brain structure. There is a unified social belief that a pure human mind does not have the capability to succeed or even keep up in the age of AI. Therefore, it is useless. Rick, who is unlifted, had his intelligence silenced until the Atlas Brookings opportunity came up. The college believes that society is currently making a grave error in not allowing those talents to come to full fruition. Unfortunately, most other institutions don't think this way. The whole concept of being lifted is parallel to real-world class divisions. This challenges our social structure by suggesting that scientific progress can deepen inequality, bias, and prejudice in society. Now, how does the novel serve as a cultural force? The novel's age of extremely advanced technology creates a culture around unrealistic expectations which are of greater importance than one's actual well-being. For example, Chrissy, Josie's mom, goes through with the lifting process again, even after her first daughter passed away from it. In a selfish expression, she says to Josie, "You can't hide it, you're sick again." "I'm not sick, Mom, I'm fine." "Why do you do this to me, Josie? Always! Why does it have to be this way?" Her anger comes from the lack of constant perfection, which in their society is above all things. There is absolutely no time for struggle and no time to be human. The lifting process is known for making children ill, but parents choose to do it anyways in hopes that their children will be able to keep up in a world of AI minds. This lets the reader think about how AI will reshape education, changing culture around intelligence and mental health all over the world. Another major part of the novel is the whole idea that Klara would be able to replace Josie if she were to pass away. Chrissy tells Klara, "You'll be loved like nothing else in this world. You'll be Josie and I'll always love you over everything else." Here, the concept of human individuality is questioned. This serves as a cultural force because it makes readers rethink their own identity as a unique individual and what makes them who they are. Let's pause to think, what makes you special? Might it be your hobbies, background, special friendships, and what makes them authentically yours? I thought to myself while reading the novel, if a robot can replace me and become who I am, then a human can too. How am I special if there can be someone or something exactly like me out there? Finally, despite debates about the negative impact of AI on the novel society, it overall holds an unusually positive approach to AI. This brings us hope for a collaborative future with technology. Ishiguro purposefully uses Klara as the one to save Josie, characterizing AFs with conspicuous affection and understanding. Thanks to Klara's prayers and physical sacrifice, the sun's special nourishment proved as effective for Josie as it had for Beggarman, and after the dark sky morning, she grew not only stronger, but from a child into an adult. Rather than choosing a popular sci-fi ending, such as robots rebelling against humanity or becoming its enemy, Ishiguro chooses to use compassionate AF characters to bring hope for a successful future surrounding human-robot relationships. Klara and the Sun marks a necessary change of direction in sci-fi literature as it encourages society to adapt to a new culture with AI, not against it. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the little two-part series on Klara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro. I bring this back to my public library tomorrow, and I will see you guys in the next video if I ever post again. Bye bye!